Throughout history, societies have faced internal conflicts, but instead of resorting to violence, many cultures discovered a peaceful solution: wrestling. This ancient sport became a way to resolve disputes without bloodshed, strengthening communities and building respect. In early human societies, internal conflicts could weaken a group, leading to unnecessary death and loss of strength. Wrestling provided an alternative, a controlled way to channel aggression and settle disputes. By keeping disagreements on the mat, tribes maintained their unity and avoided the devastating bloodshed. More than just a way to resolve disputes, wrestling fostered mutual respect. Competitors followed strict rules and treated each other with honor. After a match, the bond formed through the shared challenge often led to camaraderie, a crucial element of maintaining peace within the tribe. Wrestling matches were public events, ensuring fairness and transparency. Communities witnessed the outcome, solidifying social norms and reducing the likelihood of future disputes. The public accountability helped legitimize resolutions and keep the peace. In ancient Greece, wrestling was not just a sport, but a way to resolve the personal and political disputes. It was a test of honor, where individuals could settle their differences without bloodshed. Leaders also used to wrestle to showcase their strength and assert their authority within the community. Among various Native American tribes, wrestling served many purposes. It was a part of the coming-of-age ceremony, helping many young men resolve disputes and establish social order. Even territorial disagreements could be settled on the mat, maintaining unity without the need for war. In Japan, sumo wrestling was more than just a sport. It was a ritual. Farmers and landowners used sumo matches to settle land and property disputes, while in some cases it acted as a form of trial by combat, with the victor's claims considered rightful by the community. For the Vikings, wrestling, known as glama, was a respected means of conflict resolution. Personal grievances, especially those involving honor, could be settled in a match. Leadership and status was also determined through wrestling, allowing individuals to prove their strength and earn their place in society. In many African tribes, wrestling played an important role to resolve disputes over marriage and resources. Suitors would wrestle to win the right to marry, and intertribal conflicts were addressed through matches, preventing escalation and maintaining harmony. Wrestling has been a powerful tool across diverse cultures, turning potential violence into peaceful resolution. By turning to the mat instead of the battlefield, societies preserve their strength, fostering respect and maintaining peace for generations. I myself have seen how good of a job wrestling has done. Once in high school, we had two kids kind of fighting at each other, and they got into an argument, and the coach just told them to stand in the middle of the mat. And the whole team watched them wrestle, and they were kind of like, they were shit-talking each other, and to put an end to it, and that make sure everyone knew that there was an end to it, he had them wrestle off against each other, and we all see one kid get the better of the other one, and it lets the tribe, it lets the team know, like, who's best. Like, you all know who it is, and if there's any dispute between it, you wrestle off because there's going to be some conflict when you think you're better than someone else. And that's one thing I love about it. There's no, like, BS. There's no stuff you happen when you're on a team of, like, soccer or something where you're like, well, I'm a better midfielder than you, or I'm a better defender than you. And you don't really have an exact way to compare the statistics of the two. And how are you going to compare a goalie to a striker? Not really. But wrestling, if I can beat you, I'm better. There's only one rule set. Everyone has the same role to play. Everyone has the same means of scoring. And it's a competition to the end. And I just have always loved that aspect of it.